on, guys? It's your boy John Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her infamous 22 number to a new one. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Everybody's having a great day today. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food and definitely be safe and spend time with your family. I don't know how many videos is going to come out the pipeline today. We're spending a lot of time with my family that I don't get to see very often. Thanks.
USA Basketball just unleashed a stunning announcement that's sending shockwaves through the entire sports community. And the reason behind it? Almost impossible to wrap your head around. Caitlin Clark, the uncontested megastar and current face of women's basketball, is being told she must surrender her signature jersey number. This isn't a simple uniform change. This feels intentional. Many see it as a pointed, borderline disrespectful gesture, leaving fans, commentators, and insiders questioning what the organization is really trying to communicate. We're talking about the athlete who has single-handedly brought millions of new viewers into women's basketball. Now being informed that the number fans immediately associate with her visual identity can't stay. The backlash is intense, and for good reason. With Caitlin's lightning-fast rise and the historic influence she's having on the game, this decision feels far less like routine policy and far more like a calculated slight, a direct slap at one of the sport's brightest stars.
Bigger than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's name has definitely took the world by storm in these last recent days, dealing with this Team USA situation, because we ultimately know she was snubbed from the cover of Team USA. And not only is they snubbing her, the disrespect is continuing, because it's looking like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her number. Now, this article has come out early this morning about the matter, so this could be the first time you guys is hearing about this. But let's blow it up and let's dive right into the story, man. It states Caitlin Clark Team USA number change.
And here's the wild part: this news landed just days before Team USA's crucial training camp in North Carolina, scheduled from December 12th to 14th. What should have been a celebration of elite talent, featuring legends like Stephanie White, AJ Wilson, and Jewel Lloyd, instead spiraled into the center of an odd and unprecedented controversy. Initial reports revealed a shocking directive. Caitlin Clark would be required to give up the number that has been intertwined with her record-setting college career and her explosive rise in the WNBA. The timing couldn't be stranger. Her global popularity is surging at an unbelievable pace, and this decision only throws fuel on the fire, sparking outrage among her rapidly growing base of dedicated supporters.
Change her number. Now, this article has come out early this morning about the matter, so this could be the first time you guys is hearing about this. But let's blow it up and let's dive right into the story, man. It states Caitlin Clark Team USA number change turns heads. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark will be wearing a foreign number the next time she competes on a basketball court. Hold up, wait a minute. Now, we know the 2026 basketball season is up in the air, which that's a whole nother video too that we have to discuss, because the CBA agreement is down to like 3-4 days, man.
Make no mistake, Caitlin Clark's number 22 is not just a jersey. Right now, it stands as the most recognizable number in all of women's sports. There's no debate, no disagreement. It's simply fact. From her barrier-breaking days at the University of Iowa to her electrifying, history-making debut in the WNBA, the number 22 has become fused with her identity. It's more than a number. It's an emblem instantly recognized by fans everywhere, from the highest seats in sold-out arenas to screens across the planet. This isn't just a piece of fabric. It's a living symbol, a badge of greatness unfolding in real time.
Here, which that's a whole nother video too that we have to discuss, because the CBA agreement is down to like 3-4 days, man. I believe it's at the end of the month, and I don't believe they're going to settle for another extension. I believe that the ladies, is from what I'm hearing, is tired of this whole negotiations stuff, and they're ready for this lockout. Now, I was one of the people that was on board telling y'all, man, I don't believe it's going to be a lockout. I'm here to tell you I'm changing my whole wavelength of thinking. I'm changing everything about that whole process of thinking because I believe it's definitely going to be a lockout. Ain't no way around it.
Her entire personal brand, her narrative, and the journey that has captivated audiences worldwide are all deeply woven into that number. It reflects her fearless longer-range shooting, her almost supernatural court vision, and the relentless competitive fire that has attracted viewers far outside the traditional basketball audience. Caitlin Clark is attached to number 22 in the same way Michael Jordan is tied to 23, or Wayne Gretzky to 99. Asking her to relinquish it now feels like a deliberate attempt to sever a powerful emotional connection she's built with fans. It's a puzzling decision, leaving everyone baffled and wondering what could possibly justify such a move.
Way around it, ain't no shaking it. I believe the owners is being very, very disrespectful to the women. They definitely deserve $1 million contract. Now, do they deserve 5-10? I don't believe so, but 1.1 to 2 million, yes, they deserve that, bro. We all can agree on that. I've never been one to say that the women don't deserve their money because they definitely do. Now, goes on to say there's a case to be made that Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark, number 22, is the most recognizable number in women's sports right now. There is no argument to be made. There's no case to be made.
And here's what pushes fans over the edge. This isn't the first time USA Basketball appears to have undervalued Caitlin Clark's massive impact. Earlier this year, she was noticeably and almost unbelievably left off the cover promoting the USA women's team. That omission stunned fans and analysts, especially considering her undeniable global reach and the enormous TV audiences she consistently attracts. This latest decision only deepens concerns about a pattern of either disregarding or minimizing her skyrocketing superstar status, prompting speculation that there might be a deeper, more layered agenda behind the scenes. Perhaps there's hesitation within the organization to fully acknowledge the once-in-a-generation talent Caitlin so clearly represents.
I want to say there's a case to be made that Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark, number 22, is the most recognizable number in women's sports right now. There is no argument to be made. There's no case to be made. Caitlin Clark, number 22, is the most recognizable number for any woman athlete in the world as of today. As of today, there's no number in women's sports that can come close, remotely close to the notoriety of Caitlin number. Instead, this is largely owed to Caitlin Clark being arguably the biggest star in women's sports on her own.
So, what number will she actually wear? According to official updates, Caitlin Clark will use number 17 for the upcoming USA Training Camp 17. Standing alone, it's just a number, but its significance lies entirely in what it is, not to dot this forced switch. Especially when you consider the massive brand recognition and personal identity she's built. Round her iconic number raises a flood of questions. Is this the organization flexing its authority? Or is it simply a tone-deaf choice, oblivious to the cultural weight tied to her established brand? Either way, the message being sent to Caitlin Clark and the people who support her is impossible to miss. And it certainly doesn't feel.
She's been really quiet. We haven't really been hearing a lot out of the Cheryl Suits department. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I've been noticing that, bro. We have not been hearing a lot from the Cheryl Suits department. Now, it says the fact that Clark and Wilson wear the same number in the All-Star game caught attention, if only because there was one question about how they shared the number, and the number will be highly. Caitlin Clark suffered a groin injury. Oh, yeah, Caitlin Clark didn't play in the All-Star. How was they going to... Caitlin was...
What makes this even more confusing and genuinely infuriating for her fans is the revelation that no one on the USA Basketball Training Camp roster will wear number 22 at all. Let that settle in. It's not as if the number is already claimed by a veteran or a respected longtime player. It's simply sitting there empty, unused, available. This single detail changes the entire storyline. What could have been seen as a minor roster shuffle or a harmless logistical choice now feels like a pointed, unmistakable insult directed at one of the most influential and cherished athletes of her generation.
Moving on to another story, I found this to be very, very interesting. So, rapper, legend, Lil Wayne, man, to give y'all some content here. Let's listen to what he said about Caitlyn.
I don't be hearing so much, so I'm gonna say something. Have y'all know anything about Caitlyn Clark? Okay, I know where, man. Man, shout out Caitlyn Clark, man. That's a motherfucking throat, man.
So Wayne was in Desmond's, Iowa. I hope I said that right, because y'all be on me, man. Lovely, lovely city. I had the pleasure of going there for Caitlyn Clark retirement.
This choice regarding Caitlyn Clark isn't an isolated incident. It highlights the broader pattern of disrespect female athletes routinely face, especially within the WNBA. It ties directly into ongoing fights for fair salaries, safer travel conditions, and the recognition these players deserve for the extraordinary talent they bring to the sport. Just think about it when the most visible, influential star in women's basketball is treated this way. It sends a negative message through the entire league. It echoes the long-standing frustrations players continue to deal with, even as the WNBA experiences a surge in popularity. The heated debate surrounding the league's collective bargaining agreement, along with the looming fear of a lockout, show just how deep these issues go. Players have been outspoken about feeling undervalued by ownership, pointing out the huge gap between the revenue they help generate and the compensation they take home. Their push for salaries in the $1.10 to $2 million range, still modest compared to their male counterparts, is widely viewed as justified considering the value they produce. Moves like forcing a superstar to give up her signature number only intensify an already tense atmosphere. Yes, other players such as A'ja Wilson, Cameron Brink, and the iconic Cheryl Swoops have worn 22, but historically, discussions about the number centered around respectful sharing, like who might step aside during all-star events, not stripping one of the sport's biggest names of her defining number without any previous precedent.